So hello and welcome to our new video. So today our topic is debate and our topic is diversity. So here this team is against diversity and in this team it is favor in diversity. I may also favor. So let's start and see who will win. So first Harshit, sorry, Kaptan Colin. So this against team will start.
Yes, as we're talking about the diversity, it is an important topic about in India. As you see, from the any country you take, the US, Brazil, and Argentina, Pakistan, and India, even you can see a lot of diversity in India as well. And India is one of the country where is lots of diverse. We can't even say Tamils and all the peoples and diverse country. What means it means the living of many peoples in the country, and they share the common interest and cultural and their background and from the same. Thank you.
So, what is diversity? You all know diversity. Diversity is a group of people where everyone is having a different religion or country. For example, in India only we are Hindu. You can be Muslim, you can be Christian, etc., etc. And in India, we all are living freely. And but our team think that it is not good thing. So today we are going to conduct a debate on this topic only. Thank you.
So, from my side, I want to tell the diversity is very important thing for us because by the diversity we can live freely. Because if there will be a one diversity, so we cannot be a comfortable. Like in a situation, I can trap you, and that situation is like there is only one dress for you, and that is only Indian, and you are American, and you are American. So, do you feel comfortable in the Indian dress? So that's why the diversity is very important. Huh. So will you be the uncomfortable in the Indian dress? So that's my situation. So I have one example. What is a diversity? I want to uh, share my one example. Like if you live in a Delhi and you suffer from a bus with a bus to the Gujarat, so you can see that in the outside they have many people. They wear different clothes, different foods. They eat different foods. They have a different language. So it's called a diversity. So I'm Yugal. So I have to say like a diverse like India is a diverse country, and like you go in Punjab, what you see is the people special dance is Bhangra, and there are many like Kuchipudi, many other dances, and also in the like diverse. The food is very important part in the diverse. Like you go in Punjab, what you see, the people very promote aloo paratha with ghee, and in Delhi you people promote momos. So in the momos, chole bhature, and etc. things. So that's my point. So now second round starts.
Yes, as this have been said, diversity is not the right thing just to do. It is the right for business. Yes, it is written by the our mm, who has written. I will tell you about it. And we are talking about the meritocracy and all about in the we are talking about the cultural, and in culture differences are there. In diversity there are a lot of religious debate in it, and we fight even for it. And you know all the fight between and communal tension between us, as you know. And what is happening, all the language are different, and we are getting hard to do in job opportunities. If you think or see, everywhere is spoken English or any language, other language. So the person who don't know may find it difficult for them to speak there or to find to learn the language. And there can be point of communal tension between the politics, as politics is seen as the emerging of the minor or not the major. Yes, the major community or the caste who are the on the upper, and they want them to be in majority because they get lots of vote from the majority people. But as they thing and communal tension high, and so there is no participation of the people of the minority in it, and there is a less participation in, for example, in a project. If you given a project and there are some lower minor caste students and some are upper caste, so there will discrimination, and they, if they will discriminate, so there is less, there is hinder of the information all over. So this is my point. Now go over to Ayush, and I want to say that the John Mill, who was in 19th century, he was a great philosopher who has written about the mm, uh, which we are talking about, diversity, and there is a main role of him, and he has changed. He want to change that because of diversity. He know the in the upcoming world the religious tension will increase, and from the past and the present we cannot change that, and now what is going on you can see.
So, so first thing, Harshit said a quote, and I am going to explain that quote. And Harshit asked me whose quote is this. It is written by or said by a person named Punit. I don't know the surname, but his name is Punit. So now coming back and explaining that quote, explaining that quote. In this quote, the diversity, what was the quote? Diversity is not the right thing to do, but right thing to business. In this, it is clearly visible that diversity is not right for our benefit, it is right for the business. And you can see there are so many examples here only on the name of religion, caste. So many people are doing business. For example, in politics only, there are so many people who earn vote or tickets by the name of religion and the caste. For example, if you are taking a part in the election of MLAs or CM, etc., etc., then the first point you will raise your you will make your you will make your culture and give a upper hand to your culture only. And in that, this is a point to be this is a point which increase the rate of business in the name of diversity. And now, because of diversity, there are so many people. In diversity, everyone is different, everyone is eating different food, everyone is writing in different languages, everyone is talking in different languages. So while conducting interviews or etc etc, taking knowledge from other, for example, your classmate your classmate who is from the other state or other religion, it can be a Christ or Muslim, anything. So while while communicating with them, you may you may feel you may think it is hard to communicate and they will left alone, and because of the diversity only, we are not able to think about them, and that makes a country that made our country's representative our country's image down. And because of this diversity, there are so many fights happening in the Musalman and Hindus. You also know the thing known as Danga. There are so many fight happened in the Alcoran, in Palam, etc., 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 etc. And in that fight, so many people has been also been killed. And the point, if diversity is good, then why there is fight in diversity only also. If there is no diversity, then everyone will be of the people of one religion or one culture, and then there will be no fight because everyone will feel safe to talk to one another. Thank you.
I want to add points like Singapore is a country where the discrimination and all the diversity is uh, they have taken out the result and they have answered replied, and upon they have controlled the situation, and from that they have done a lot of things. But India is a country where no one can do anything about diversity from religion. Like you see on the sex or caste or religion discrimination everywhere is there. And now I want to talk about if it is any community of people, Muslim, Hindu, and anyone. And there are a lot of tourists who go to mm, any other religion and disrespect them by some doing something, by wearing their clothes, but doing with anything. And India people concerned about that and think about a lot about that, and they may fight with the tourist who may come. This is a problem that comes and arise why people fight on the diversity. Thank you.
So, from my side, I want to tell it is a quote, and it is, I think, it is written by Martin Luther King Jr. So, Martin Luther King Jr. So, the code is one who affects directly, it it affects indirectly. So what is the meaning of code? I didn't get, but you can get. So if you can get, so comment in it. And from diversity, I want to tell that it also create us in a creativity, because in the diversity there are too many foods, there are too many languages, there are too many of the languages that we written. So it get too much of creative, and our brain also get new and new things. Thank you. Yeah, so let's come on the benefits of the diversity. Yes, I am talking about the innovation. Yes, technology innovations. Now time you can see that many apps support, like the many companies support that. Yes, I'm talking about the Apple company. It has a big hand for behind the technology innovation, and you can see that in the public transport that it also the part of the diversity. And the fashion, now time that is fashion is very very big thing, and that all every person like the fashions because of the modernity, or the modernity, because of their facilities. Thank you. I have to say, like there is a foreigner who come in India. What is he? The India is very diverse, and when he come, when he was in his country, like in America, what he does, I think America is not too much diverse country like India, and like they wear only coat, pant, t-shirt, shirts like this. But when he come to India, what is he? In every state, city, the people accent, language, and also their culture, fashion are different. So he enjoy that moment, and also the moment is very memorable for that person. Yes. So, one real example that happened from me and today. So that real example was in the Palam. In the morning, I was going to my school, and my brother is also with me. So when I was going, so I see a bus, and inside the bus, I saw that there are some American or Russian boys and girls. So foreigners who are getting a trip to the other countries, or and then I check their diversity, their languages, and sometimes and their dresses was also and their dresses also were changed to us, like we wear these jackets and these pants, but they are not like this. They wear something else, and their face color or their body texture were also changed like us. We are black or skin color, but they were white. Thank you. And diversity also create a creativity, like every person have a single other different answer or different questions. And it also creativity one of the part of the diversity. And second is the health. and you can see in the disabled person it also joined and the count in the diversity.
So I have to say like a person work in a company. Like Mohit said that Apple company and a Hindu come in a Apple company. He knows everything about Hindu, what Hindu loves, and another Muslim come into a Apple company. He knows everything what Apple company. Oh sorry, what Muslims love. So they can easily upgrade that. They can add like recently there is a phone which has Hindu things like Golgappa and in the phone Golgappa type phone Golgappa type features in this, and every apps are phones like the texture of is like Golgappa. So if a different religion person work in a country, so he can change the whole company.
So I want to add one more thing. In the first round, I have give you a situation, and that situation was the dress. Yes, you are American, and if what will you have if you wear an Indian dress? So I have to continue with that. So you will be not able to comfortable in the Indian dress. So now you can think how the diversity is important for us. Thank you. Now the third round start as they have said.
So, as you will have said one time, for example, as Google said, for example, one Muslim and one Hindu meet at the Apple store. They says and discuss the points about the new upcoming features and the other phones. But in that, how can they how can they talk? They can talk only in English, and if they know English, then they really don't have that much courage to talk to strangers. So that's my point. And one thing also, if if there is no diversity, so tell me how can there be fight? Today in India there is diversity, but and there is too much fight also. For example, you go to the Sarojini market only. There are so many different type of people, different cultures, different religion, different outfit, different food, etc., etc. And in that, some people agree, some people don't agree with the other religion. And on that, if you will find if you will walk around the Sarojini market only, you can find someone fighting also, because on the basis of religion. And you can find so many videos on the YouTube only. You don't need to go outside. There are so many videos on the YouTube only in which we are having fight on the name of religion. And Mohit also said about the technology is also upgrading because of the diversity only, right? So so in this point Virus also said, because of the diversity we are also getting creative, but we are humans. We can copy others. There is YouTube, so we can copy their habit, or their we can get the advantage of their creativity also. And about the creativity is the thing which we develop in ourselves only, and is not the thing of copying or getting from others.
What you guys is saying about the tourist visit in different culture, but don't you know about the violence and what's happened? Don't you forget about the 1947 violence? What happened? The I can't express in front of you, and what's the threatening, and what happened there. And don't you know about the violence of Manipur going on, and about the on the discrimination of both the caste, and what can I say to you? And there is a lot of discrimination, and there are a lot of diversities in food also. That is saying the example of Golgappas, and there are a lot of mobile phones, but there is not need for specify. There is not need any special need for them, because there are lots of existed phones in our society, and people don't would not buy them, I think. and about we are talking about India as a diverse, but this is a main problem. What they are saying about, they saying about the technology will improve the diversity, but it can't. As you can see, why India is not uh, free from the diversity, because I think why the community tension happen between us, why this happen a lot of. You also want to of this movement, but there are some people exist who are who know and who only wants the discrimination and only wants the fight between the communals. And diversity is a can be a thing which used by all the as a symbol only, means a different caste, different religion, on the basis of anything. Diversity is taken as a symbol only. Thank you.
So, from my side, I want to tell, like I have said, that in there will be no diversity, so there will be no fight. Who won't fight? Army doesn't want fight. There are so many of the soldiers who are dying. Who won't fight? You won't fight. He won't fight. He won't fight. Yes. And I has also said that there will be no diversity, so we can copy. If there will be no diversity, so how we can be creative? Just imagine there is YouTube, and on YouTube there is no diversity. There is only about the our country, only India. There is not about other country or other language. So why diversity is not? So how we can get new things? So that's why the diversity.
Out of the think out of the box.
Hmm.
Diversity is one of the way to think out of the box.
Yes, diversity is the one thing that can make us overthink. Good thinker. Yeah. To be a good thinker,
Whatever wrong is
and it also yes.
question answer.
And Ayush or Harshit Bhaiya said that diversity is not good. It is statement was wrong, because diversity is good. And how will we develop our country India? Because in India that have many dishes, it also count in the diversity, so that we can develop our country.
Like Harshivya said that, how we can, how we can knew that what are they thinking, what are they saying. Like the people, like in India, like somebody saying in Tamil, and you are saying Hindi. How can you say? How can you think? You said that in the as well.
Initial statement.
Yes, sir. And so like there is a many, like we are why we are learning English to get some good job and well job. Like somebody say a English word like approach, we search in the Google, and there are many languages in the Google, so that the diverse people make a group and make this product that help everyone in the world. Thank you.
Now the last round start. Question and answer.
Yes.
So can you start? That's your question time.
Take a mic. Take a mic.
Question किससे है? What's
Don't
your
you think-
question?
don't you think
Question है.
all the don't you think from the diversity, and India is a diverse country as you know, and from the diverse religion, from the caste, as you see, there is a lot of suppress on the one diverse community, and it is suppressed. Like you can see, there is no use of Sanskrit as even now. You can see why Sanskrit is suppressed now, because of other language upcoming, and they come and taken the place of that. And Hindi is now also English taking place of the Hindi language. You can see that, and there is a major point. So,
What do you
and my next question,
So I will give you a question and answer, and that was you said. Do you know what is Sanskrit? How we speak Sanskrit? Do you know how we get Sanskrit? No. Yes. So if it is going down, nobody will get that, because, or nobody will focus on that, because there are so many of the other countries that can make us creative. I want to give answer. I want to give answer for the Arshit question. That is, the English take the place of the Hindi language. It's right. It is wrong, because you in your house and in your with your mother and with your relatives, you also talk in Hindi only, and Hindi is a mother language, that in mother tongue or mother language, no sir, that in India has all every person that know about the Hindi.
So I have to say like Arshit ask a question, why we studying, why there is no one studying Sanskrit. So in school there are like, you also study Sanskrit in school.
Yes.
So why do we learning? Why do we learn Sanskrit? Why?
And tell me one thing first. You live in India, and India is also a diverse country. So why are you against the diverse country? Gaddari kar wo. It is not fair.
And also once upon a time, on that time in the past, Sanskrit is our mother tongue. If you don't know. And also in the like there is are many books of our religion Hindu. The most of the books are written in the Sanskrit.
So the archaeologist and archaeologist or the writers convert in Hindi or the science language or sign language.
अरे भाई माइक तो है
क्वेश्चन टाइम हमारा है
इनको आंसर देना है ना
क्वेश्चन टाइम हमारा है.
क्वेश्चन है
I want to say anything, say a word. What are you talking about? As you see in job and all the things, what you see, English has taken a major role than the Hindi. Why should we not suggest Hindi as an in businesses and all the in businesses and all the in jobs? Why won't we say that for interview you have to prepare in Hindi all the things? Why wouldn't we say that?
So let's assume for your sake that diversity is good. Okay. Now you all know, you can search on the Google also says diversity is strength, right?
No.
So you can search only diversity is strength. It is said by Google. So I have a question. So if diversity is a strength, then how diversity is a strength?
let them answer
You can see that
how diversity is strength how answer दो
Like I have said in the as they have round, like there is a people of diverse people, and they make a group, and they can make a product that can help every people in India. And the languages like in Google, there are many languages: Japanese, Hindi, English, Sanskrit, also Sanskrit, and many other languages. Because the people who is expert in that language, they made a group and conduct a product that help us and make us.
over
and the Google also part of the technology innovation, and and the technology innovation part of the diversity. So the diversity is the strength for us, because in the diversity you can see there are so many things, and there is not only the one things, so the other things can help us. So the other things can help us in our future.
in that कहते हैं महामारी का कहते हैं
Epidemic.
हाँ in a pandemic
Pandemic.
during the pandemic everybody was preparing for the vaccine that's the strength of diversity ना
सर हम करें क्वेश्चन
पहले तू आंसर तो देगा ना
फैमिली बोल सकते हैं राम मंदिर में कितना
दे तो दिया सर हम तीनों ने दे दिया
वो भी स्ट्रेंथ है
I
when
आप बोलोगे मैं
global world was suffering from the both
and the globe.
you will बोलेगा ओए चुप
सब कोरोना भी बोल सकते हो.
and we have seen the diversity value in COVID period चुप
Like when in 2020 everybody is suffering from corona, nobody know what is the cure, but our they make a crowd of the diverse country, diverse people make a crowd, and they know what they eat. Like Hindu people don't eat cow, like, and Muslim people don't eat pork. So they mix and something like the like Scorpio, the corona vaccine made by the Scorpio poison. Am I right? Yes, comment down. Because of the Scorpio poison, and they know like the Thailand people eat Scorpio. They know what is inside of the Scorpio. That's why they can eat and know what are the things and what are the benefits of
Vaccine
it.
has been made for the everyone diversity.
Yes, sir. And Max.
And that vaccine made for the everyone, that everyone use this vaccine.
Everybody's effort,
Yes.
after everybody's effort.
Everybody is offered the vaccine, so it's a diversity strength. Thank you.
And also there is a movie released, the COVID why the COVID wars type stuff.
क्वेश्चन टाइम है ना हमारा
So my question is from Ayush. Ayush.
फोर आई है
Four. And my question,
Four.
my question is for Ayush. Answer.
My question is for Ayush. Four है ना?
फ्रॉम बोला
मैंने फोर बोला है
ठीक है
You comment that I said from or for. So my question is, do you want to get a fight by our army when like India 2 versus Pakistan? Do you want?
ग्रेट क्वेश्चन
Now, here's the point raised of defense. If they attack on us for our defense, for our sake, we need to fight back. But in the culture of India, we are all Indian and we don't fight necessary. We don't fight until it is necessary for our sake, for the country's sake. And in the India, the most of the people are emotional, and because of that emotional attachment to their religion, there can be fight happen on the street, and on that street fight someone can get harmed and get serious injuries. Because of that, they need to suffer from a lot of family problem and emotional problem of the family and financial problem also. We have made a video on euthanasia, the mercy killing. You can watch that also. So because of that, there are so many things we need to suffer if we will get attacked. So because if there will be no diversity, then there will be no need to fight against the other person, because if we will consider them, them our family only.
As what we are talking about, in that only in the difficulty situation we got to know about that we came to a unity and make us with a feeling of strong sense of nation. Why only at the time of difficulties? Why at the time of war, when there is a war between the India or China, we came together and support one country? Why this happen? Yes, we wanna answer like at the difficult times only. You wanna answer? Why only they makes unity at the time of difficulty situation only?
Can you repeat the
Because
question?
in the like in the COVID, like in the COVID time,
Happiness, nobody wants to
Ah,
be together.
yes.
But in a difficult situation.
in difficult situation they make us together.
Difficult situation.
Like in war, in COVID-19, what you have seen? Yes, why?
आपने कुछ कहा?
Yes, you will give us very bad.
Like you are happy and you don't want to share your happiness with, like you are happy and you have many money, you don't want to share anything, but when you get don't when you have no money, what you do, you can ask from the people come to you and help you. So this, and only like the Israel and Palestine war, they both are the Muslim country, but why are they fighting for the land? So that is why.
Country.
One more. Like Aisha said, in the streets they are being so much of fight. So the police are there for handle them.
So what can we do when we will get a major injury? Police will
There is
reach.
hospital.
Police will reach, but it is not possible that the police will reach on the correct time when we are getting to in the fight, or we are about to start the fight. It's not possible. Police can reach when a person died, or police can reach when the person hit the on the face of the other person.
I have to say, I have to say, like there is a person get unconscious and dead in the street. What happened? The people come to him and save him. Like there is an accident happen in the recently in front of me in my street. The one person who is driving while drinking and he got accident by a car.
He met with accident.
He met with the accident. What happened? People come to and send him to the hospital. On that time, religion don't come, and also the like there is a person who get unconscious like you got unconscious. We help you to go there. We don't have to matter. Are you Muslim? Are you Hindu? And also if we matter, so why people help him?
And if there will be a fight, so everyone will be से इकट्ठे हो गया बोलते हैं.
Together, get together.
Yes. So that everyone will be get a crowd.
Collect together.
Crowd होता है.
Collect together.
So everyone will be collect together.
On
And
that note, cut करो.
sir, एक में क्या है? So there is
Around the idea.
ठीक है. So there will be a one person who will call silently to the police. So this is for today. If you like this debate, comment and subscribe.
All the points you have said, like Yugal only said, when a person is unconscious on the side of the road, we will help him without seeing him or her religion. And Varis also says the same thing. We will have a council or etc etc. But in that, it is only the bad time only. Give an example when there is a good time.
As he has said,
As Arshit only said, when there is a good time, no one is with you or be together. But in the bad time, for example, coronavirus only, so many people came together. For example, a meeting conducted.
So this is for today. If you like this debate, so comment or you can like or you can subscribe our channel. And if you want to share to your friends this debate, so you can share. Bye bye. Meet you again in